What is hydrotest? It is a one kind of test. With the help of this test, we can identify the leakage of pipe and vessels. In this procedure, we refill the water in pipe and pressurize the water and detect the crack and leakage and check strength of pipe and equipment. During performing hydrotest for carbon steel fire water line, we can use highest pressure 42 bar and we hold the pressure 4 times. First pressure hold on 10 bar for 30 minutes, second pressure hold on 20 bar for 30 minutes, third pressure hold on 30 bar for 30 minutes, fourth pressure hold on 40 bar for 30 minutes. What are the main activity of hydrotest? For completing hydrotest required critical work permit, a water filling into the pipe, pressurization, bolting and torquing, modification or dismantling, lifting of a spool, valve header, blind installation, loading, unloading of material, dewatering, pressure release and draining. What are the hazards of hydrotest? First hazard is high pressure, improper isolation, equipment failure, failure of pressure safety valve, line of fire, flooding, water hammer, torquing and bolting, performing on high pressure, physical injury, slip, trip, fall, unsafe act, unsafe conditions, shortcut, human error, incompetent manpower. Next, what is hydrotest precaution? Provide valid work permit, formal risk assessment, rescue plan, method of assessment, provide toolbox meeting and discuss work scope and hazard and control measures. Install pressure safety valve, avoid torquing and bolting on high pressure, provide training for performing hydrotesting, avoid to work in line of fire, avoid to work in unsafe condition, avoid to work in unsafe act, avoid shortcut and human error. Personnel should maintain safe distance 30 meters during performing hydrotest. Use only inspected pneumatic pump. Use inspected pressure pump. Use inspected manifold. Use inspected pressure hose. Use inspected chart recorder and hand tools. Provide barricading area with blue warning tape. Provide personal protective equipment. Provide legal documents, RFI, spark arrestor certificate, certain salon bulb certificate, zone 2 certificate, and provide rest other docs. What is radiography? Radiography conducted to check the welding joint for any blowholes, that is called radiography. What are the hazards of radiography? High radiation, line of fire, chance to damage human cell, loss of hair, eye injury, skin burn, chance of cancer. That is main hazards of radiography. What are the control measures of radiography? Provide valid work permit with formal risk assessment, rescue plan, method of assessment, provide toolbox meeting and discuss work scope and hazard and control measures, provide radiation protection device, dosimeter, TLD badge for monitoring of radiation level, provide suitable personal protective equipment, provide a special filter glass, provide barricading by use of black and yellow warning tape, provide close supervision and deploy competent person and provide PPEs. What are the tools and equipments used during hydrotest? During hydrotest, using different kinds of equipments, pneumatic pump for supply pressure, pressure control valve, pressure safety valve, manifold, chart recorder, hose pipe, hand tools, high up, crane, hydraulic, compressor, dewatering pump and water tanker, etc. What are the hazards of radiography? High radiation, line of fire, chance to damage human cell, loss of hair, eye injury, skin burn, chance of cancer. All these are the main hazards of radiography. And what is radiography? Radiography conducted to check welding joint for any blowholes, that is called radiography. What is isolation and how many type of isolation? Isolation is a created secure and physical barrier in lifeline. It is used for zero energy and zero pressure. Type of isolation: electrical isolation, mechanical isolation, instrumentation isolation, and process isolation. What is NDT or non-destructive test, and what are the hazards and control measures of NDT? NDT stands for non-destructive test. It is a radiation exposure test. NDT identifies leakage of pipe and vessel. NDT also identifies strength of material and usefulness of material. Other definition: it is a testing and inspection method and used for check the quality, strength or defect in material. Hazard of NDT: radioactive rays, ionizing radiation exposure, improper shielding or damaged equipments, unsafe work practice, poor training and supervision, line of fire, shortcut, lack of supervision, physical injury, human error, lack of PPE. Control measures of NDT: provide valid work permit, formal risk assessment, method of assessment, rescue plan, provide dosimeter badge or TLD badge, film badge for monitoring radiation level, provide training and supervision, provide radiation warning signage and tape, and provide radiation detector or surveyor meter. Provide radiation warning signage and tape and provide radiation detector or survey meter. What are the hazards and control measures of power tool? Hazards of power tools: use damaged power tools without inspection, electrocution, burn, fire, spark, explosion, noise, vibration, dust, burn injury, hot surface, flying object, shortcut, rotating parts, unsafe practice, unsafe act, unsafe condition, physical injury, human error. Control measures of power tools: provide valid work permit, formal risk assessment, method of assessment, rescue plan and checklist. Provide toolbox meeting and discuss work scope and hazards control measures. Provide inspected power tools and that run on 110 volt. Use 110 volt power supply with 30 ampere ELCB. Use such power tools that is attached with wheel guard and dead man switch. Dead man switch means automatic shut off. Disk RPM shall be greater than machine RPM. RPM means rotation per minute. Use ear plug at 85 dB and ear muff at 90 dB. Avoid to work in line of fire, avoid to work in unsafe condition, avoid to unsafe act, avoid to shortcut and human error, provide proper earthing, provide training for performing hydrotest, use only proper insulated power tools, provide proper training and certification for operators, and follow safe work practice with close supervision. Follow safe operating procedure. Provide lockout and tagout. Provide signage and barricade and use proper PPEs. Provide suitable PPEs like safety glass, face shield, ear plug, ear muff, cut resistance and anti-vibration gloves, dust mask.